What's up, guys, and welcome back to SCUM. Now, today, we are back up here in the snow. We're over here at the mines. And the reason for this is during the last live stream, we kind of accidentally ended up here. We were trying to find the museum and ended up here by mistake. But, looking at it on the inside, I had the thought of whether or not you could build a base in here. And we kind of fiddled around with it a little bit during the live stream, and we determined that yes, you in fact can build inside the mine. So we're gonna kind of tinker around with that a little bit today. We're going to also, I apologize if you can hear any other voices in the background. My daughter is playing something on her PC with her friends. So if you can hear that, I apologize. Or if it's funny, then hey, great. It's funny for me. I get to hear a bunch of commentary, them cussing at each other and screaming and panicking and stuff like that. So it's entertaining. They play a lot of multiplayer games like Repo and stuff like that. So, anywho, we're gonna check this out. I have God mode turned on just for full disclosure because we're just kind of testing some stuff here. We're not actually building a base to move into here at the moment. We're just kind of seeing what we could do if we wanted to. But since we're up this way, we weren't far from the old base, so I went ahead and cleaned it out. We've got all the stuff in there from it. We got some more gardening stuff, so we have some fertilizer. We might try that on the garden. Let's see. We've also got some weed repellent and where did that stuff end up? There it is. Yeah, weed repellent, pesticide, and a couple more things of seeds, etc., etc. Anywho, I went ahead and fixed up that M16 that we found a long time ago, and on the way over here, I bought some more magazines for it. We're just running iron sights on it for right now. I personally like the M16 iron sights. They're pretty decent iron sights. And if we're gonna be inside the mine, then we don't really need more than that. But anywho, I also found that you can fit the truck in here. Now, I don't know if it's a good idea because I don't know, like, if that will cause any issues with the truck on, like, server restarts. Good grief. It's okay, there we go. You do kind of have to go into first person to drive the truck in here, though, because obviously, see, you can't really see where you're going otherwise. And I don't know that I would actually drive the truck into here. I'd probably just park it outside, but this is just, ow, to show you guys that it is, in fact, possible. It's very tight, though. There we go. Now, obviously, you couldn't really do, like, a garden or anything. Is there anybody in here at the moment? No? Okay. Now, I know it is a little bit dark in here. I hope you guys can see well enough. I think you can, looking at the recording software. Do I have a headlamp? I don't even remember if I have a headlamp anywhere. Let's see. It wouldn't be that. If I do have one, it'll probably be down, like, here, maybe? Where we have all of the other weapons and stuff. I would like to get some more stuff for the scar here. And we're probably going to disassemble that AK and use it to fix the other AK that we have. Let's see. No, I'm not seeing a headlamp. We do have just some flashlights, but if memory serves, we also have flashlight on our pistol, so... Yeah, we got a flashlight there. We'll just do that for the moment, because I don't have a headlamp. I should have got one. Actually, I guess I don't know that I can do a whole lot with the pistol. You know what? I think you guys can see well enough. If not, maybe I can try to brighten it up in editing. I don't know. The editing software I use is a little... I'm still learning how to use it. Anyway, what, you need to pee? Okay. Fine. Yep, let's just go over here, buddy. But anywho, I like the idea of this because it's essentially building in a cave, but it's a massive cave. And the reality is, well, here, let's just put down a flag. Probably just kind of dead center over here. Flag. I like the super special flag, because I'm special. There we go. Now, how far out does that allow us to do stuff? Did it actually show? Yes. Oh, wow. That goes out a good ways. Holy crap. Okay. Alrighty then. Well, we don't really need to do that. Because what we can do... Chesk, you get back in there before I forget about you. Because I will. What we can do... I'm debating about how to do things in here. If we try to do anything at all. We may not. You know, this is just kind of a... Hey, what kind of stuff are we able to do? You know? Because when he asked about doing this during the live stream, you know, just if we could do this as a base for a series or an episode or something like that. So, let's do something like that there. Because I don't know exactly how much we can build here. There we go, wall section. Can you... Whatever. Well, no, actually. That's facing that direction. Why is the wall wanting to face the other direction? Snap facing the correct direction, damn you. The hell? Why would you not face the correct direction? I mean, it doesn't matter. We don't need the top defenses, I guess, do we? Not really. Snap. Snap. Over to the wall. It's very finicky in here. Yeah, there we go. Kabiff. Truck, you're probably in the way. How about you move? I need you out of the way anyway. There you go, buddy. There we go, perfect. It doesn't work as well if you don't make the sound effects. We all know this by now. We've had this conversation. There's that. Aha! Well, fiddle-dee-dee. Would you look at that with your eyes? You can actually make a proper gate here, I suppose. Wow. Door. No. Double door. No. Yes. No. Which one did I do? I did that one, so we need the doubles. Right, yeah. There we go, perfect. Would you look at that with your eyes. Now, this one over here, we're probably not going to be able to do that. I don't know. Door frame. Door. Framed door. Door of the framed variety. How far forward can we go? About there, actually. That would actually be enough. I mean, puppets are not going to be able to get around that, I don't think. Fascinating. This could be an interesting place to do a base on, like, a PvP server if your server allows that. Oh, I don't think we're going to be able to do... Woo, we can! Well, hot diggity dang. Man, you can't even tell that one's there. Okay. Wow. Excuse me, pardon me. Now, there are probably other places in here that we could do a base. It's just this right here is already kind of perfect from the standpoint of you have a nice, big, relatively open area. Multiple exits. Oh, interesting. Nope, okay. I don't know if puppets would be able to crawl under that or not. But that one's a direct line out. So that would be the best way in and out. I'm just... Did you guys hear something? I'm probably just going crazy. Ooh. Hey. Oh. We already have a nice little perfect room back here. Hell yeah. Well, right here would be the armory and whatnot. Let's see, what can we put back here? Me personally, and this is just my personal preference. I don't generally do the like the weapon racks, just because you can only put 5 on them, or on the wall mounted ones you can only put 2. You know, now that we have these shelves, I much prefer doing a shelf. Oh yeah. Oh, that makes me nervous though, the way it leans like that. Oh, I would not trust that shelf at all. Yeah, that's a little concerning. I don't like that spot. No. Mm-mm. No. Do not. Come on. Come on. Give me something. I don't want it behind the thing. I mean, that was leaning side to side, but not front to back, so it's probably fine. Yeah, see, we could do something like that. Put some chests in here. How many of these can we put in here? A lot, probably. Hee ha ha ho 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 ho. Oh, now we don't really need this many. But the whole point is just, what can we do? Because apparently we can do quite a bit. Ho 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 ho. Hee hee ha ha ho ho. Now, do you guys need to be able to see more of this? That one is leaning a little bit. You need to be... You just paid! What the hell? I mean, he did drink a lot of water before coming up here, I guess, so... Alright, well, give me a second. Gotta take care of business again. Doodly 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 doodly. There we go. Okay. Well, I didn't even realize we had that room. That's nice. But, I mean, you got massive space to work with in here. I like this a lot, actually. The only problem is it's not exactly convenient location-wise, you know? And you're not going to be able to do any kind of farming inside here, most likely. I don't know, maybe you will. Has anybody tried doing farming, like, inside a building like this? I'm curious. Let's see, so that's the way out. That's to the armory slash bedroom, potentially. What is this way? I know there's a mine shaft. Got another nice little room here. Indeed. I've only been in the mines a couple of times, and the live stream was the first time I've been in here since 1.0, so I have no idea what the layout is. I didn't really explore it too much, so I have no idea how big this place is, what all is in here. Here's another decent-sized room over here. Indeed. Indubitably. Now, in theory, ooh, I like the little kind of room-ish back there. Now, technically, we could even put multiple flags down and just essentially claim the entirety of the mine. I kind of don't want to do that, though, because, honestly, I like the idea. Okay, that's what I thought. This just came out over here. I kind of like the idea of building in here, but still having puppets potentially roaming around in the mine further out. You know, it would give a reason to have all of the doors and walls and whatnot. Okay, so that extends almost up to this other room. So yeah, I mean, you could place another flag and claim this, but I don't think we would. I think we would just stick with one. I mean, heck, I don't need a huge base anyway. You guys know that. Anyway. Ooh, another nice big area. I mean, that's the thing. We wouldn't have to use just that area either. We could, you know, pick a different one. It's just that this seems like a really cool place to try doing a base. It would be great if you like the isolation. It's not so great if you want to be... Oh. Yeah. But see there with the flag, we had Happies spawning in here. It's a dangerous place for Happies to be spawning. Kabiff. It would be cool if you could actually, like, break through these. Now, the whole reason that they would have blocked those off is because probably the tunnels are unsafe that way, and they've probably collapsed. But, still. Oh, we've got multiple directions to go here. What's this one? Whoa! Oh, crap! I didn't expect you guys to be in here. Are they getting killed by the puppets? Did not mean to have this on full auto. Still more. But see, even with a flag, we get company. Now, how are we? Okay, they got me in the leg. Just a C1. Just a graze will be fine. How many bullets we got left after the burst of a full auto? Okay, we're fine. Now, they're running just pistols, it looks like. That's good. I'm glad they're not higher tier. I hear a goat. Really? Really should have put a flashlight on this M16. But that's okay. Well, you're not running a pistol. You got a good condition shotgun. Give me that. Sealed? Well, we'll take it. I mean, it's... As long as these are sealed, I think they're fine. Yeah, you're running a 1911, it looks like. Yeah. Oh, you've got a grenade. Haha. And your 1911's in good condition, even. You have an M249 ammo box. I'm gonna take that. I don't know that I want to take that. Yeah, it's probably fine. Yeah, you've got an M249 ammo box. Oh, my pistol is still got the flashlight going. Maybe I should just run the pistol. They're not armored. You're a puppet. I don't care about you. Yeah, I really don't care at all. I'm glad they didn't tag me with that shotgun. I think they just clipped me in the leg with a pistol. That's another puppet. Was there another bandit in here? Or is it just all puppets? Looks like maybe it was just all puppets. This is a nice room here. Aside from, the riffraff. But now that the neighbors have been evicted... Oh, yeah, this has another one of these nice rooms. Wait, what the hell what was it telling me to search? Okay. I'm not sure what it's telling me to search right here in front of my face, but yeah, like that I could see. Okay, I guess it's picking up on that. Whatever, fair enough. Now, which way did we come in from? That way. Okay. I'm just trying to keep my bearings. So, that way goes to nothing. It's just another room. So, this way was the room. This way is a room. It's not a generator, is it? It is, but not one that I can use. Okay, so this area is just a dead end, it looks like, maybe? Or does this go where? Okay, so this is a dead end. Okay. Okay. Good to know. I know that there's a mine shaft in here somewhere with a big-ass ladder that... I don't know if it goes up and down or just down from where we are, but... Oh, goody. Oh, hi. Well, you took more than I expected you to. Oh, that doesn't help because you don't have a light on you. Glad you guys don't react to the flashlights. Oh, son of a... Really? You shut up, Happy. Oh, is this just another dead end route? Nope. Okay. Nope. Oh. Oh, hi. Hmm. Man, I really should have actually put the scope on this thing, huh? Oh, you... Yeah, it's hard to see in here. Actually trying to hit him from so far away. With just iron sights in the dark. Good grief. Damn it. Why are you so bad at shooting? Come on, give me a better shot. Oh, there's the Happy. Good grief, I am just god-awful at this today. I really hope you guys can see. How many bullets have I wasted there? Quite a few. I've got 4 spare magazines on me, and I figured we'd potentially get more ammo on the way back through. I kind of did the math on our supplies for what we had what we had in terms of how much ammo I could craft. And actually, I guess that was before I got the supplies back from the base here. So we have more now, but whoop, that's what I thought. But we can craft, for sure, pretty much exactly 100 rounds. So that's not a lot, unfortunately. God, this place is big. And I've kind of lost my way here. Don't know where I'm going. Now, I should, I guess, be searching some of these. I mean, these are military crates. We might as well, right? Never know what you might find. I really don't need coal for anything. It's just dead end. Yeah. I mean, this is a shaft here. Okay, well, here's a ladder. Going... Good lord, that's a tall ladder. Holy crap. That's a long climb. I don't know that I want to mess with that right now, because hell, that'd take another 5 minutes just climbing that ladder. But it's good to know that it's here. Now, I don't know if that ladder would take us back up to the level that we were on before. Because we came down some to get to this area. Okay. 4. God, I don't know where the hell anything is. I'd be lost. I hope I can find my way. Aha! Never mind, I'm not lost. Really? So, wait a minute. I found the truck. Okay. Well, hot diggity dang. Okay. Well, would you look at that with your eyes? Okay, well, maybe. Let's see, yeah, I went this way, and then we go back that direction, and yeah, we're back there. Okay. Okay, so then I went, what, that way before? Or did I? Interesting. Well, since we do know where the truck is now, and we're not miles away from it like I thought we were, maybe we do go this way a bit. I'm just trying to explore this while we're here. We might as well. This is a place that I don't go very often. In fact, virtually never. So I'm curious. Now, to get into here, we came from, I believe, that way. I think. Maybe. I don't know. Did we? Who knows? We came from somewhere. Probably. Maybe. In theory. God, there's nothing in the military crates. That's just wonderful. Oh! Mine. 40 out of 40 yellow screwdriver. Hoo 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 hee hee. Just that alone. TNT. Ooh, hey, explodey dudes. Do I have a lighter on me? No. And I can't light it with the flint and steel in my survival knife. I mean, in theory you could, but it would be kind of dangerous to do it that way. So probably best not to. I'm stuck. What am I stuck on? Stuff and things. Oh, holy crap. That's very good because we're dangerously low on toolboxes. I forgot how many toolbox uses it takes to make the metal chest. It's like, what is it, like 17 toolbox uses to make the metal chests? It's a lot. I used up pretty much all, well, I used up all of our toolboxes back at the other base. And fortunately, we had a few in one of the chests here. But still. Okay. So we've explored that way. I haven't gone this way yet. Oh, this goes up. Good. Does this go? Oh. Yep, I was going to say there's friends. Oh, crap. Oh. Hey now, what did I do to you? Oh, shit. Ow. You asshole. How dare you? Oh, how bad are we? We're fine. C1? Yeah, C1. Okay. Man, you got me on my other leg. I know, running with the light out is not the smartest thing here, but it is what it is. I need to be able to see. Shotgun. Screw you, birdshot. Nobody cares about that crap. Oh, we're running dangerously low on inventory space. Indeed. Okay, so we gotta Gotta kind of be mindful of what we take here. That's a good condition one. I have another one back at base already, so I don't really need that one. That one's 82. There's not a whole lot of uses left out of that. I think we're just going to leave that for now. We got a good shotgun. Ooh, a hiking backpack. Ooh. Oh, yes, please. I've got more birdshot. Screw you and your birdshot. Ooh, you guys really like those, though, huh? That one's better. What condition or how much space do you have? Hungry. Yeah, stomach. I don't care right now. Okay, that was my stomach. We could fix this up, I think, or at least some, okay, yeah, we got a full sewing kit on us. Okay, we could fix this backpack up and then cart more stuff out. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, there we go. And that gives us another backpack. Fantastic. Put these shotguns in there. Police assault backpack. I'm trying to decide if I want more assault backpacks or not. You know what? Repair it. It's fine. It's something else we can utilize. Okay. Take this into my hands here. And then we get up here, and we may be dropping it. See what looks like a friendo over there. Yep, there's a friendo. Friendo. Kabiff. You know what, actually, yeah, turn that off. Thank you. Okay. Well, now we kind of need to go back to the truck, don't we? Yeah, I think exploration time may be over. But, I mean, you see, even living here with a flag up. Ooh, hey, there we go. Now I can use the explodey. Huh. I'm curious. Okay, there I could ignite it. What if we put that in there? Can I still ignite it? I still can. Okay, never mind. So you just have to be holding it. Alright, fair enough. You know what? Haha. Let's just put a lot of this stuff in there. Just pretty much all of the firearms stuff. That's about it, isn't it? Okay. Well, poop. Drat. Curses. Heck. Gosh darn it. Okay. Well, I think perhaps we have explored the mines enough for today. Let me know what you guys think as far... screw those 22s. You guys saw how effective those were last time. I'm not going to bother packing one of those around. Okay. Well, let me know what you guys think about making a base in here. I don't know if we'll do it this season. Because it's a long ways away from where we're currently based at. And again, it's not really close to much that's important. You'd have the trader here, like the prison. Where's the prison? It's somewhere right in here. Kind of the museum. That's really about it. I mean, some bunkers, the depot up here, I guess, and kind of the radio or the radar array, that kind of thing. But nothing really impressive, you know. And so I don't know how practical it would be, considering we just got a new base established down there. But maybe in a future season we could do a base up here. Or if you guys just want you know, I could come in and God mode a whole bunch of stuff in and just to kind of see what we could do. Kind of like how we started to do today. You know, do it like we started to do. What the... Damn. But I could just, you know, do it a bit further and then just kind of show you guys what we come up with. Was it that way that actually went back? I think it was, wasn't it? Because we came up this way and went, okay, that way. So yeah, pretty sure it was this way to get us back as quickly as possible. I'm trying to kind of hug the wall and look around things. Just because we're having... The hell am I stuck on? We're having friendos finding their way back in. So I'm wanting to make sure that we don't get surprised. Wait a minute. Have I gotten lost again? I may have gotten lost again. It's entirely possible that I got lost again. Guys, we may be lost again. Nope, hang on. I remember these carts. Yep, this is the tunnel. I kind of hope you guys can hear some of the commentary that my daughter's making. I'm not sure what she's playing with her friends. I think Repo, maybe. But, I hope you guys can hear some of what she's yelling at her friends. Okay, are we... Where do we get back to anywhere? Aha, there we go. Okay, that's what I thought. I probably went the long way around, but that's okay. Anywho. Unless we run into some more excitement, which we shouldn't now that we're inside the zone. You know, our flag zone. Aha, there's the truck. Perfect. I think that is going to do it for this episode. Again, let me know what you guys think of trying to do a base here. I think it's a really interesting spot. And, I mean, there is some good stuff in here. You'd almost kind of have base defense type stuff going on just because puppets and NPCs do still spawn in here, even with a flag, just because the flag can't reach the entirety of the area. And so it could still be kind of exciting just exploring the tunnels. I mean, you know, you'd be kind of a tunnel rat living in here, you know. Be a dwarf living in the mines of Moria or something, you know. But, anywho, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you'd like to just see more exploring this mine. It's an interesting place, for sure. I never really knew what all was in here. So it's kind of interesting to see. But as for next time, we'll probably be back down. I mean, I'll probably get back down to our base, unload all of our stuff, And we'll kind of go from there. Maybe we go down and hit, the torpedo factory or something next time, just for some excitement and getting some decent loot and stuff like that. Or we could hang around the base, maybe try some fishing, do some cooking, that kind of stuff. Because I'm bringing back several, 3 full wolf carcasses. So we got plenty of meat, we got some vegetables and stuff like that. We could try our hand at some cooking. Um, just let me know what you guys would like to see for next time. Um, Also, this is what I wanted to ask you guys. They're doing an update. Actually, by the time this video comes out, it will likely have been. Yeah, the update is coming out tomorrow. Or not tomorrow. The update is coming out on the 19th. This video is probably not going to go up until the 20th. And so they're recommending a soft wipe with that update. Now, it's completely optional for single player and for private servers, so we don't necessarily have to do it. But it's a thing of we could, and it might end up being necessary just for stability purposes, because this update is supposed to include a whole bunch of bug fixes and stuff like that. So there's going to potentially be some changes to a lot of the coding and whatnot. And if that's the case, then it could, in theory, cause issues if we don't do a soft wipe. Hopefully not, but the point is we may end up either doing a soft wipe or just starting a new character if necessary. And if that's the case, then let me know where you guys would like us to base at. Because what we could do, if we do that, is just basically stick with what we're doing now. Still base down there. I could even go in and God mode everything back into where we pretty well have everything the same as it is now, and we just kind of continue on with what we're doing as though we didn't do any kind of wipe. Or, we could, work on a base up here or try a different area or even just start a new series as far as having more of a goal in mind or kind of a backstory or something along those lines. I talked about before maybe doing something where we start out with a kind of, simple rudimentary base hold up in a house or something like that, and we have, some basic weaponry, maybe that 22 rifle or something like that. So we could maybe do something like that too. But I'm just kind of throwing it out there to get suggestions from you guys to see what you guys would like to see in the event that we do need to do something. So that's just kind of the plans going forward. So let me know what what your guys' opinions are on stuff like that. Anywho, I've rambled long enough. So with that being said, that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, I'd greatly appreciate you hitting that like button. And if you haven't done so already, I'd greatly appreciate you subscribing to the channel. It really helps the channel grow, and it lets me know that you like what I'm doing and that you want to see more. And with that being said, I'm going to plug the links in the description. We've got St. Jude Children's Hospital and Wounded Warrior Project, both linked in the description. So if you'd like to support either of those charities, please go check out those links. And then we have my Discord server, as well as the Discord server for the Wolfpack multiplayer SCUM server. That's the multiplayer server that I do my live streams on. It is a PvE server. We have player-to-player damage turned off, unless we're doing like a community event. And we have player locks cannot be picked. So you don't have to worry about any kind of toxic players, trying to kill you or rob you or anything like that. It's just a nice, pretty chill server. And it's got pretty much the same settings as my single player here. So we have, puppet numbers maxed out, loot boosted a little bit, no sentries or drop ships. So it's just a pretty nice server. It's not easy by any stretch. Like I said, we have puppets maxed out, NPCs maxed out, animals maxed out. But it's a good server to either get started on, because there's a lot of people that like to help, or if you're just looking for a nice chill server where you don't have to worry about toxic players and you just want to kind of hang out and have a good time, maybe squad up with somebody or whatever, we're a good server for that too. So if you've been looking for something like that or you'd like to try just a casual PvE server, come check us out. Check the Discord link, read the server rules page, um, and if it all sounds good to you and you want to give it a shot, get in touch with one of the admins. They are listed in the server rules, and somebody can get you set up with the password. And then we've got my wife's YouTube channel, where she does a variety of content, including ambient rain videos, comedy videos, paranormal videos, where she posts informational content on various haunted locations, as well as some evidence we have captured, because we are amateur paranormal investigators. And then we do family live streams over there, where we play games like Phasmophobia. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, go check out her channel. And other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next one.